My three-step model has got many traders, multiple six and seven figures in funding, and I want to go over it in this particular video, right? So there's three steps I look for. You're looking for a 15-minute fair value gap. Without this, you have no idea where to trade. You're looking for a lower time frame entry into this fair value gap. We're going to go over a 5-minute setup. And then you want to see aggressive buyers fail at a bearish POI, right? This is the order flow, and this is why 98.2% of traders fail because they have no idea who's in control between the buyers and the sellers. Let's break this down. Three-step strategy is to understand where your fair value gap is, and you always want to mark out the candle before the fair value gap, right? This is an order block or a POI or whatever you want to call it, right? I just call it a fair value gap for simplicity. So what we've had over here is prices completely melted through this fair value gap, and we also have a second fair value gap forming over here. This is our POI. This is where we look for trades, right? And step 3 is looking for price and the aggressive buyers in this area, right? So let's continue to play price on and see what we end up getting. Price ends up coming into this area, and now it is here on the 5-minute time frame do we understand the interaction between buyers and the sellers, right? This is what gives us our CISD. So let's break this. Literally only one candle that will give you the idea as to what is going on in the market. Here we have this green candle over here, and we had a massive amount of aggressive buyers present. We had a lot of buyers over here. We had 112 sellers and 1,000 buyers. This 1K represents 1,000 buyers. Here we had 189 for 1,000. So we can see in these prices over here, 60.47 down to 60.41, there's a lot of aggressive buyers, but they failed to break this level, right? Instead, we see aggressive sellers begin to kick in this area. We also see a lot of aggressive buyers over here, 595 for 0 sellers. So when we go back to the regular candlestick chart, what we can understand is that this particular region over here, this region, and also this region had a lot of aggressive buyers that were trying to drive price higher. They failed. So what this really means is that we're in a comfortable position to take sells from here with a stop loss just above this wick. And now from here on the 5-minute time frame, where do we look to target? So if the first target will be the fair value gaps over here. So if we continue to play this on, we can see price, of course, rallying to the downside, giving us our overall intended trade, right? So remember to use order flow at key levels to determine all of your trades.